Good afternoon. I am Aisha Francis, the Chief Executive Officer of Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology, and I want to welcome you to Lessons Learned, a new series of conversations with students who are pursuing areas of study at Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology. And I am so happy to kick off this inaugural series with Chris Bourjolly, who is a wonderful student who's going to tell us all about himself. Chris, I welcome you to the conversation. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Would love you to tell me a little bit about yourself and how you decided to attend Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology.
So my name is Chris Bourjolly, as I was just named. I'm 18 years of age. I started attending BFIT in October, actually. My dad actually graduated at BFIT in 2018, I believe. And he was the one who told me about the practical electricity program, which is what I'm majoring in. So I was inclined to apply because my father graduated there and he told me all about the program. He told me about how it was easy to get recommendations for good jobs from the staff there and how hardworking the staff was there. So I took all that into account when I made my decision.
I love to hear that. That's amazing. I'm so glad to know that your father is an alum and that he passed on his high esteem of Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology to you. That's wonderful. That's wonderful to hear. So you've told me that you are a practical electricity student. So tell me a little bit about your ambitions and how you're finding the program so far, because you've been a student during a really tumultuous time. So first of all, let me congratulate you on taking a leap of faith to enter college in the time that we've been impacted by the pandemic. So congratulations. I'm glad that you've done that and persisted, but I'd love to know how you found the program and what you plan to do afterwards.
Thank you. So far it hasn't been bad. I really enjoy like the Zoom calls because it's more convenient for me because I can go to work and I can come back and I don't have to take the commute to Boston because I live 50 minutes away. So instead of commuting every day, I can just go home and start my classes at 4. And it's been really easy for me, honestly. I go to work, I come home and I eat something really quickly and I go straight into class and then I get my homework done. Um, the practical electricity, it's more of like a hands-on class. That's the only downfall I'd say there is to it. But
Right.
I'm still learning the code, and that's honestly what's most important. And I know that I'll get all my experience from working after I get my license.
That's right. That's right. Well, you seem super focused, and that's excellent. And it's really a good segue that you gave me because you talked about the fact that the program being online and it being evening is allowing you to work and go to school at the same time. So that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about is a program feature that you're participating in at your place of employment. So it's called the Archways Opportunities Program. And so can you tell me a little bit about where you're working and that program and maybe how you found out about it? Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that our career services program helps you help match you with that program, if I'm correct.
Right. It was like perfect timing. I'll tell
Okay.
you, it's a
Tell me
story.
the story.
Actually. Yes. So Serge Andre, a very good staff member, by the way. Shout
Yes,
out.
our director of career services. Shout out to Serge.
Yes. He emailed me about the program, and I was working 45 hours a week at the time, and I was a normal crew member at McDonald's in North Attleboro, and I was just a regular crew member. I would work, and I had no idea about the program, and he emailed
Mhm.
me about it, and then 2 days later, I believe, the owner of the store came in and he was telling me just how much of like a great worker he saw me as. Like he was complimenting me, and then one of like the regional supervisors came in as well, so like the higher up people, and they told me, "Oh, have you applied for the Archways tuition assistance?" And I was like, no, like, but I remembered that Serge had told me about it previously. And so it was just like, they both told me, oh, you have to apply. It's free money. Like, and
Yes.
they were getting on me about it. And I was like, all right, for sure. I'll definitely apply. And it was just
Mhm.
like perfect timing because I not only did I make a good impression on the higher ups at my current job, but they helped me save money for school. So it was a perfect
That's
situation for me.
excellent. That's wonderful. Now, how long had you been working at McDonald's when you enrolled in college? So you came into our October start, which is a new effort we had to start programs at multiple times during the school year. But so how long had you been working at McDonald's before?
I started June 2020, so not
Okay.
too long before.
Okay, good. Well, it sounds like that this program has worked out for you. Can you tell me a little bit about it and what exactly how it's helped to make going to college and working at the same time easier for you?
Definitely. So when I enrolled into the program, it was a little bit. It was not complicated, I should say, but it was you. They basically they give you a check, right? They give you a check. They mail it to you, and you have to drop it off at the school, right? And so going into the semester, I think like the first month they didn't really give you your bills. But when I did get my bills, I was like, oh wait, I there's no way I can afford this personally, right? Because I'm paying
Mhm,
for college myself as a student.
mhm.
So I'm like, oh no, there's no way I can pay for this. I probably could realistically, but I didn't want
There was
to.
sticker shock. There was sticker shock.
Right. um, but yeah, they give you a really good amount of money. Like the money they give you really helps. It covered about 3 payments for me. So
Excellent.
yeah, exactly. So I got to continue my semester. I still don't think I've personally put my own money into BFIT's payments yet because of the tuition assistance. So it really helped me.
And that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And the good thing about the Archways Opportunities Program is it's a grant.
Right.
So that's the best kind of money is the kind that you don't have to
Exactly.
repay.
And also they give it to you per year. So what I did is I was a crew member, right? But I'm currently a manager there now.
Oh,
So
congratulations. You got a
thank you.
promotion.
Yes, I did. And
Excellent.
I worked hard for it because actually what they do is they give a crew member a certain amount, but they give the managers more. So
Okay.
I worked my tail off to get the promotion, right? And now this year, I'm going to receive more for the Archways program than I did last year.
I love it. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. And so you told us a little bit about the day in the life of you as a student and any tips that you have out there for other students who are balancing work and school at the same time because you're working a lot of hours and it's I'm sure it takes quite a bit of dedication and planning, but if you had one or two things to share with others who are attempting to do both at the same time, what would you offer to them?
Okay. First thing I would say is do not work as many hours as I do. I work a lot of hours, but um, honestly, I think that you just got, as you said, I'm very focused. Like I make sure I have the same schedule every day. I get up at 5:30 in the morning. I start work at 7. I end at 3. In between that time, I get something to eat. Then I go straight into class and I make sure that I'm on time. You got to be on time to class. Obviously, attendance is everything.
Yes.
Um, After my classes are done, I make sure that I'm efficient with my time. I might get something to eat after, but I make sure that while after I get something to eat, I make sure that I get on my homework. So I do all my homework at night, and in the morning I have nothing to do besides go to work. So it's just it's a schedule that repeats itself every day. I wake up, get ready for work, get back, go to school, do my homework.
Excellent. Well, I think that dedication and that commitment to time management has been working out for you. So I commend you for all that you've been able to accomplish in your young 18 years. for being a student and for choosing Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology. We're so happy to have you as a student. So glad you're with us. And I know we are rounding the corner on the time when you need to eat and prepare for your class. So I'm not going to keep you too long since I know you want to be on time for that class. But again, thank you so much for sharing your story and for the wonderful example you've set for those who are in our listening audience. And if there's ever any questions you have or anything that I personally could do, please, you know where to find me. So thank you so much, Chris, for being here and for telling me a bit about your experience.
Of course. Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Okay, you're welcome. Take care.
You too. Enjoy.